good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? In answer to your last few comments, you didn't manage to do. Valerie, yes, I saw Jambi had done that video. I was so pleased to see it. I saw the little thumbnail and thought, oh, I recognise that. That looks similar. And then I watched, because I love Jambi's videos anyway. And then I watched it and was like, oh, cool. You know, so it was nice that she gave me credit. I know she always does. She's lovely like that. So it's always good. But yeah, I like the way she did it as well. I like the way she put it on its side. I thought that was a nice little twist. Do you like Jambi? Vicky, it's the usual time. Okay, I don't know. I just always thought it was really late for you. I don't know why. Mind you, we've got coming up in October. We will have our clocks will go back. So I don't know if that will make things different for you. I'm not quite sure. Anywho, hi Marianne, hi Sandra, hi Louise, hi Cindy, hi Karen, hi Dima. We've got what was I going to say, Nicole? Well, I figured I can wash dishes and scrub floors. I can reward myself with crafting. Absolutely, that sounds like a good plan to me. Who else we got? How's everyone doing? How's your weather? This is a live stream, by the way. If you're watching this back, it will be chatty. Come and join us. It's much nicer if you come and join us. Or if you're watching it back, just skip through the bits you don't want to see. Or you could just wait, and there will be edited versions coming up at some point. So that's your options. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe as usual. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I would love to see versions of your card. Now, I haven't added on this actually. So I've got a Pinterest board, which is called Iced Images Inspiration. And there's a link in the description below. But I also have, and I need to put the link in the description. So at the end of this live stream, I'll add it in. I've also now made a Reddit community. So for those of you who are not familiar with Reddit, it's kind of like, how can I describe it? It's a little bit like Facebook, but not, because I don't like Facebook. It's a little bit like Twitter, but not, because I don't really like Twitter. It's a little bit like a few things. I don't really know. It's like a community, basically, and you can add your pictures of stuff you've made. You can chat on there. It's just, I just like it. So anyway, come over to Reddit. As I said, I'll put a link in the description. I should have put it up on the screen, but I will put a link in the description for it afterwards. I just need to remember to do that. I did do I did a YouTube post which had the link in it, a little picture, a little screenshot of it. So if you check out the community section, community tab, you should be able to find that post, and then all the details will be in that, hopefully. Okay, so that's those two. What else was I going to say? Let me look at my little. Oh, we need to do a giveaway as well. Let's have a look. Hi Beth, hi Cynthia. Oh dear, I'm sorry you've had health issues. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better, so I hope you continue to get better, Cynthia. Diane, you won't be here next week because you're finally having a hip replacement surgery. Well, Diane, I hope it goes really well, and I hope you heal up really quickly. If the physio give you exercises to do, make sure you do them because it does help. I've got a craft lady who she's had her hip replaced, and she did all her exercises, and she's now 92, about to turn 90. Is she about to turn 92 or 93? She's in her 90s, and she's still going strong. So yeah, I know of other people who have had various other replacements done, and because they did their physio exercises, they recovered a whole lot quicker. So yeah, make sure you do that. Diane, Dima. Okay, cool. Diane Marie, fantastic. Hello to you. Hello, Elaine. Right, let us do our Etsy giveaway. So as some of you know, I have I've just put this up on the screen so you've got my Etsy shop address. But I have an Etsy shop, and I make digital paper kits. I haven't done the new ones for a couple of weeks just because I'm trying to get them onto Amazon, and I'll show you those in a minute as well. But yeah, so I'm trying to get my most popular Etsy kits onto Amazon as proper printed paper pads. So I've managed to get 3 Christmas ones and 1 other non-Christmas one up, which I will show you in a moment. But in the interim, let's do our giveaway. So as always, if you buy any of my Etsy digital kits, you will get put in a giveaway. And sorry, the camera just shook there. You will get put in a giveaway to win a prize. So this week it was this little stamp, little Christmas reindeer stamp. Let me just grab next week's one. Oh, I think we'll go for that one again. Yeah, so this is the one for this week. So let's have a look. See, every kit you buy gets you 1 entry. So if you buy 4 kits, you get 4 entries. If you buy 1 kit, you get 1 entry, etc. So the winner this week is number 14, which is, let me turn that over, 14, which is, let me consult my little list. Number 14 is Joan Brewster from Nottingham. So Joan, she always buys kits, so I'm glad she's won. Fabulous. So Joan, this stamp will be winging its way to you. So I will be sending that to you this week. And then next week's prize is, we've got this heart again. I keep getting sent these, but it's a very nice die. It is a very nice die. So this is the prize for next week. So if you buy a digital kit from my Etsy shop, you will be in the draw to win this die. So yeah, that's for this week. So that is that. Let's have a look what else. Yes, and so hi Jeanette. Yes, thank you. I'm much better than last week. I have recovered. I was refusing to be ill. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not being ill. So this throat may as well just go away because I'm not having it. And it did. It listened, it went, because I'm not having it. I was having vitamin C effervescent tablets, which I think helped as well. Right. Okay. So before we get into the actual card, let me quickly go through the paper pads again. Some of you will have seen these already. So on Etsy now, I have managed to get up quite a few of my pads. So at the moment we have the Nordic Lights they're all in letter or in 8.5 by 8.5 size. Okay, so we've got the Nordic Lights pad. We have the Holly Sprigs pad, which I'm actually going to be using today. Oh, there's bits popping out because I've already started cutting it up. There's the Holly Sprigs pad. And then new in last week, which I can't remember if this was up last week or not. We've got the Festive Soldiers pad. And so with this pad here, I think I did mention this last week, you've actually got, so going forward, they're all going to be like this. Well, no, they might not be. Hold that thought. So anyway, the Festive Soldiers pad has got sentiments in the back. And obviously what I do is I stick these, I will cut this sheet. So open this up like that, just run a Stanley knife down there, and then, or craft knife, whatever, and then stick that onto some card, and then you can cut around them and they make nice sentiments. And then you've also got your ephemera bits in there as well. So you've got your ephemera bits again, just to cut out. And then all of the papers have got a colour on one side and a pattern on the other. So this is the Festive Soldier pack. And you would have seen this probably if you looked at my shorts, because I did, not, you know what I mean, my YouTube shorts. Because, yeah, I did actually do a little video just to show you these 3 pads. So I'll just have a quick flick for those of you who haven't seen that. So that's that. So I decided that the best way of doing it was to do pattern on one side, colour on the other, because that way, hopefully, you'll be able to use every single page. So that is all the Christmas books. And then last week, I think it was just after, was it just, oh no, so I think it was of the day I did the live stream, but I hadn't actually published it. But now it's published. So I bring to you the new paper pack, which is now on Amazon. Ta-da! Petrol Head. So lots of requests for Petrol Head. So it's now available on Amazon in a physical form. So you've got some sentiments at the back. These weren't originally in my digital pack, so this is just for special for the pad. I've tried to do different sizes, slightly different sentiments, keep them kind of manly. Then you've got all your little bits to cut out in different sizes, and then you've got pattern paper, and again plain on the other side. You've got 2 of each design, and there are 12 designs in total. I've done another pack, another one of my digital kits, and I've got the proof arriving tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, this week anyway. And I'm trialing doing 3 pages of each design, but I don't know how it's going to look. It has made it more expensive to do 3 of each design, but yeah, that's on its way. So when that arrives, I will have a look at it and see, and either publish it as it is, or I'll slim it down to being two of each design, and then publish the 2 of each design. So yeah, So this is the petrol head one. I'm going to be working through, as I said, I'm trying to work through getting them up one by one, but it does mean then trying to make new kits is a bit difficult. So I'm going to try and juggle it so that I kind of do, you know, I do bring some new kits out. It just won't be as often, that's all. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was really pleased. The way they've turned out, I'm really pleased. Obviously, I've got all my details in the back, so if you ever need to contact me, here are the avenues to contact me. Unless you remember, and I need to do this as well, I want to say a big, massive thank you to all of my members. So these are the bronze members. So if you're a member, then you get email access to me, so you can email me. I try and keep email just for members because it's one of the little perks that they have. So, but yeah, so that's the bronze lot. And then here are the silver members. So thank you all to my bronze members and my silver members. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and do some more. I think I might probably do one more Christmas kit, potentially. I want to do one that's kind of dual tones, because dual tones, when you try and print them out as a digital pack, are quite difficult, whereas dual tones printed on Amazon will work, because obviously, like with this one, you've got all your dark colours and it looks fine. So yeah, so I'm going to try and do that. So that is that. Let's get rid of this. So today's card, I'm going to be using the Holly Sprigs pack, and I'm doing a card that was requested. So Annabella Samuels, if you're on, it's the card you asked me to do on Insta. So this is a card that Mitosu Crafts did. Now I started to do it. I started to make it, but I haven't finished decorating it yet, so you'll have to bear with me. I lost mojo halfway through making it. It's a nice card. I don't know what to call it, so Louise, I need your help, and everybody, but you guys always come up with good ideas of what to call it. I can't remember what they called it. It had a kind of I think it was like some kind of fun fold card, or it wasn't. I need something more descriptive. So yeah, so this is the card anyway. So you've got a front cover. This will have a thing on the front of it, and then you open it up, and again I need to put some more there, and then you open it up again, and you've got that, and it's a double display. That's how it stands up, and I don't know what to call it. And so I've actually used a die here. This is from Coca Rosa Studio. Hopefully you can see, and there's the little lady, and this die is the two people, and then there's also a little thing that says retired, and a circle die, and this little bit for his hands, and all the little glasses and wigs and whatever. So that is the die for that, and I will put the link in the description below. If you click through that link, it's an affiliate link, so it just means it registers that you've come from me, which is good, which helps me out. And also if you use my code ICED20, that will give you 20% off your order, and also again help me out. So there we go. Yes, it is, isn't it, Annabella Samuel? It is. I done a 5x7, so this is going to be a 5x7. I'm not sure what size theirs was. Theirs might have been an A2. I'm not sure, but I like the way it just kind of opens up and then opens up again. I did try and find their tutorial, but I just couldn't find it. They had I watched the YouTube shorts that Annabelle sent me. I went onto their website because that's where they said it was there, but I couldn't see where it was, so I've just kind of had to figure it out myself. So these measurements are completely my own measurements. I couldn't work out. So yeah, but it's a cool card. It's a bit different. It is like a mountain range inside of it. It is. Karen, yes, airplane theme. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll have to have a look for that then. I'll have to see if I can do that. Hi, Andrea. Okay, cool. So that's what we're doing. So let me grab my pieces and let's make a start. So I've culled my bits out. I haven't actually stuck my mat and patterns together yet. I do have two different tones of red, purely because I had some red 5x7 card blanks. I thought, oh, let me just use that. It's just easier, isn't it? So you will need one piece that is 7x10, and on that you want to score it along the 10-inch edge at 5 inches, and then that makes a 5x7 card blank. And so that's your first piece. There's your 5x7 card blank. And then you also want 2 pieces that are 7 by 10.5. Now, for some reason, mine ended up with my card had a fold line on it, but ignore that. Hopefully you guys can't see that. So on this one, the 7 by 10.5, you're going to score at 4 3/4, at 6 1/4, at 7 3/4, and at 9 1/4. Now, again, I don't know if this is how they made their card. This is just the way that I figured I would do it. Okay, so I don't know. A double folio pop-up card. Oh yes, that sounds a contender for sure. Okay, so we're gonna do the same on this one. So 4 3/4, 6 1/4, 7 3/4, and 9 1/4. Okay, so that's all the scoring done. A peak portfolio card. Yeah. Okay. We've got some good names. Keep them coming, keep them coming. I shall choose one at the end. And then you want to mount and fold all of your folds. So as I said, I'm not sure how they made theirs because I couldn't see the tutorial. But I loved they used some apricot papers on the YouTube short I saw, and it was very good. So go check them out. I don't know, as I said, I don't know where their tutorial is. I'm not sure if you have to, because they did it in one of their classes, so I'm not sure how it all works. But anyway, go and check them out. They've got some great ideas over there. So let's just, now I need to make sure I'm actually folding this straight, because that looks like it's a little bit off. There we go. Oh, yes, we are off. I wonder why my scoring's so off. It is, for some reason. A multi-mountain pop-up card. Yes. Yes. Because I was thinking pillars, because it's kind of like 2 pillars in it. But I don't know. Right. So once you've done that, you then want to go ahead and, okay. So in the card itself, it's going to fold along here. That's going to be the fold. So all of this section is going to be tucked in. So if you have it with 2 panels facing you, and then this end panel here, you want to go ahead and put some glue or tape, red tape on it. You want something strong, because obviously you're constructing at this point. So, bit of that. And then I'm going to have it like this and just fold this over the top onto it. And then you know it's not going to move. Citrus Blooms Fun Fold card. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just didn't think it was very descriptive. That was all. Everyone calls it a fun. Everyone calls everything a fun fold card, but it's like that doesn't. To me, if I just see, I'm like, what kind of fun fold card? What has it got on it? So let's try and be descriptive if I can. So this one here, we're going to do the same again. Just put some glue again on that end section, and then fold that over. Annabella, did you manage to find the tutorial for it? Because I couldn't find it. I went onto the website, but I couldn't see it. So you should end up with that, okay? Which is, we've done this sort of card before. We've done similar things, and I actually did one recently that had the angled side. I think that's come out. Well, you've seen the craft tour video, the In Love Art Shop craft tour video, where I made that. So that's that. Then what we want to do is, I'm just going to go ahead and construct the main bit, and then we'll do all the layers. So this one here, you want to open it up, and then what we want to do is this needs to stick on here like that, which means if I flip it over, this is where you want to put the glue. Okay, so you want the glue to go on there, glue or tape to go on that section. So with it like this, it's sticking here on this side. Normally we'd probably stick it here, but it's going on here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and add some glue. So I'm going to put some glue, again, glue or red tape, something strong. And you want that to go on here like this. And then holding it flat, you're going to line that folded edge up with this cut edge here. And then stick that down. The short video came from Mitosu Crafts. Yeah, I've already mentioned that. Yeah. Double Pillars mounting card. Yeah, that sounds good. I quite like that. Citrus Bloom describes the Stampin' Up DSP. Yeah, I know, but obviously for me, looking at it, I'm like, but what kind of fun fold card is it? I'm like, that's great that it's got. That's like me calling it a Holly Spriggs pop up, Holly Spriggs fun fold card. I need something more descriptive. I like descriptions. I like to know what I'm doing. So then with this one here, it's the same again. So it's this section here we're putting glue on. So again, let me stick that down. There we go. Oh, okay, Louise. Right, okay. That's kind of the conclusion I came to, but I wasn't sure if I just missed something. So I'm going to go ahead and add this onto here. Because I had seen a couple of people had asked in the comments, like about where the tutorial was, and they just said, "Oh, it's over on the website and whatever." So that made me think, okay, yeah, you have to purchase it. Okay, right, okay. Well, mine's not the same as theirs anyway because I've done different sizes. So I hope they don't mind me doing this. And I don't think I've constructed it the same way as them, but it was a request. So you should end up with that, and then this one, you just need to bend that back on itself. So you just need to make sure that middle bit is able to bend both ways. Okay, like that. Now you'll notice as well, I've deliberately made this slightly shorter here, so you don't end up with trouble with it bumping together when you close it up. Because obviously when you close it, that comes round. And I just thought with the amount of layers you've got, you might want to make that a little bit shorter, so then you haven't got that problem. And then the whole thing opens up like that, and there is your card. So it's a very grand card. So starting from the outside, let's fold it all back up again. You are going, thank you, I'm glad you're doing it. Well, as I said, I did it because Annabella sent it to me, and I was like, oh, and I looked at it and thought, oh, it doesn't look too complicated. Tried to look for the tutorial, couldn't find the tutorial, then thought, okay, it's fine, I'll just make my own version up in the size I would like, which is 5x7, and then we'll just do it in the live. And it shows off. The other reason why I chose it, because it shows papers off really well, and so I thought it's perfect for showing you, obviously, doing another make using the Holly Spriggs paper pack. So then it, just shows them off a bit better. So yeah. Right, so on the outside here, you're going to need, in total, 2 matte pieces that are... Now, on my original, I didn't do matte pieces, I just did patterns, because it will make it thicker. So this is literally just patterns. So if you want to just do patterns and not do a matte, then just substitute your pattern papers, make them the matte measurements. Okay, so in the description below, I've put in matte measurements and pattern measurements. Okay, so if you want to just use pattern papers, then use the matte measurements for your pattern papers. Hope that's not too confusing. Right, so that's that. So yeah, so you're going to need 2 pieces of matte. I'm going to do mine with matte this time around. I was just going to do patterns, but actually I think I like it with the little pop of white. So you need 2 matte pieces that are 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then you need 1 piece of pattern that is 4 1/2 by 6 1/2, and you need 1 piece of white card that's 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. So I've only got just the matte because obviously my matte is white anyway, so I'm just going to use that as my white card. So I'm going to go ahead now and stick my pattern piece onto my matte piece, and then we can go ahead and stick that on the front, and then your white piece is just going to go on the back. So let's stick that down. There we go. And then go ahead and stick that on the front. Now I haven't sorted out all my I haven't sorted out all my embellishments and that yet, so that's going to be fun for the end of the video. Again, I kind of lost mojo last night. I was tired and I lost the will to craft. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. And then we just need the white piece on the back. Let me just quickly stamp a greeting on it before I stick it down. Thank you, Nicole. Well, it's not always the case, but we do try. We do try. Nicole. Yes, Nicole. So I suddenly thought, had I read your name wrong? I didn't. So functioning on half a brain cell again this week. I quite like this Merry Christmas. I think we will use the Merry Christmas because I quite like that. Can go in the middle there, like that. There we go. Grab a wet wipe and a ink pad. Use the loud noises. And as normal, I'm just going to cut my wet wipes up so they last. Because I don't need a whole big massive wet wipe just for one little stamp. So I tend to cut them in half and then cut them in half again, so in quarters. And then that way I need that little bit. Right. Ink pad. There's my ink pad. Let's ink up this. Don't ask me where this Merry Christmas has come from. I have no idea. It's probably either a freebie stamp or a Swindon Lady stamp. Not sure where it's from. Okay, so there's a Merry Christmas. And then I'm using a little wet wipe to wipe my stamp over, make it nice and clean. There we go. Okay. So let's stick that on the back. As you can see, I just leave the same sentiment stamps in my stamp positioner. I just find it easier. I haven't got to be rooting around trying to find things. I just use the same ones over and over. Occasionally I will go and find a new one, but usually I just reuse them. And I have got a fair few of them, but it's just a bit of a mission to try and find stuff. So this is going to go on the back. If you want to, you can have your white piece in the middle. You've got lots of panels to choose from, to be honest with you, but I just thought I'll just stick it on the back and then, you know, this kind of works. Okay, so then opening it up, you've got these two sections here. Now, these two sections here measure, so the mat, you need two pieces that are 4.5 by 6 3/4, and your pattern, two pieces that are 4.25 by 6.5. So I decided to go with tartan for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these on, stick these down. If you ever have any requests that you want me to do, obviously if they're really complicated or they're anything similar to like the waterfall card, then there's no chance. But if they're nice cards like this that are quite simple but effective, look fabulous, bit of a showstopper maybe, I don't know, then just send them to me. You can send them to me either on, well, there's a few options now actually. You can send them to me either on Instagram messaging, or you can send them to me on Pinterest messaging, or you can now go onto the Reddit community, which is called Iced Images Community. I will put a link in the description below after this video. I meant to do it beforehand, but I forgot. After this live stream, I'll stick it on. And then you can go over there and then you can message me on there. So yes, lots of options. Lots of options, or you can just put a little comment down below. But if you do, just make sure you either link it to a video of something you've seen, or it's just easy if you can send me a picture of it, it's better, or like the video of it, because then I can kind of look at it and go, oh, okay. And if Shannon's still watching, your armchair is still on my radar. Okay, it is still on the radar. I need to work myself up for it. I need a fully working brain cell for that, which I haven't had recently. But it's definitely on the radar. I'd like to do it for Christmas, really. I would like to do it as part of Christmas. Also, is anybody interested in me doing the 12 days of Christmas thing again, like I did last year? Let me know, because I was thinking about doing that, or doing a whole December, or doing I don't know, something along those lines anyway. or doing a couple of 12 days of Christmas. Do a 12 days of Christmas in November and then a 12 days of Christmas in December. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. It does, Louise, it does. So I had to watch it a few times to get my head around exactly what was happening. Right, okay, so that's those pieces done. Then we're going to open it up. So then on the inside here, just flatten it a little bit. If we start in the middle, so the middle, you are going to need 2 pieces. Now, I've actually messed up a little bit on mine because I cut my patterns out wrong. But anyway, it's fine. And I'm doing all the same pattern for the outsides and the inside pieces. So the inside pieces, you need 2 pieces of mat card that are 3 1/4 by 6 3/4, and 2 pieces of pattern that are 3 inches by 6 1/2. So they're going to go on the inside there. Yep, you're into the 12 days. Yes, yes, yes to the 12 days. Okay, cool. I will, because I'm thinking if I'm going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas, I could do with starting to film it now and scheduling it. Because last year it was all a bit last minute gone, and I ended up having to do live streams because I didn't have time to edit, and it was all a bit So I just thought this year, if I can get a bit more organized and actually do it in advance. I've already got paper packs made for Christmas, so I can kind of use these packs. So there's no reason why I can't do it. Obviously, the only thing is if I'm using dies and stuff from Coco Rosa or In Love, hopefully they'll still be available by the time it goes up. But yeah, I think that's what I will have to do. But I want to try and make my lead up to Christmas a bit less hectic than it was last year, because it was very hectic last year. And I ended up being ill in the new year, as usual. And I'd really rather avoid that this time around. Right, so let's stick these down. Pillar page pop-up. I like all the P's. I like the alliteration. I think it's a resounding yes. I haven't seen anybody say, no, we don't want a 12 days. So the 12 days of Christmas will be happening. Not sure when, but it will be happening. I think I might do one in November and one in December, because obviously in December, quite a lot of people have already made their Christmassy things. Whereas in November, it's a bit more, that you're building up and stuff. So, and also Advent-based things as well. Who does Advent calendars out of interest? Do you make your own Advent calendars or Advent gift boxes? Is that a thing? Let me know, because again, I could maybe do a 12 days Advent special. That's a lot to do. 12 lots of Advent, but well, it could be done maybe. Or do 12. Oh, I could. Okay, let me think about this. But yeah, let me know if you do Advent calendars or not, if that's a thing or not. Okay, so that's that. And then on these outside pieces here, you need 2 pieces of mat that are 3 inches by 6 3/4, and 2 pieces of pattern that are 2 3/4 by 6 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my pattern onto my mat. Now these are slightly smaller. This is where I got it wrong. So I ended up cutting out these pieces first, and I cut 4 out because I thought, oh, it's the same in the middle, but it's not, because remember we cut these slightly smaller. So these are 1/4 of an inch smaller than the middle sections. So just bear that in mind and don't do the same mistake that I made. But I decided it was fine. I just have a bit bigger border in the middle. It's absolutely not a problem. It goes in there. You could use the pre-recorded videos as an online Advent. Yes, well, that's what I'm thinking. But I didn't know whether people actually do, if people actually do Advent calendars or not. So let me know. Let me just stick this one down. Yeah, see, Louise, I have the same problem. This is the thing. I just find Advent things a bit daunting because you've got 12 boxes. So if you make something, you've got 12 boxes you have to make. Sorry, not 12, 24 boxes. That's a lot of boxes. And I did that wreath last year. That took me forever to prepare, and then I put off filming it for absolutely ages, weeks and weeks and weeks. And finally, because the boxes were getting a bit dusty, I was like, I'm going to have to make it. Like, I've made these boxes ready. I've tried to do as much prep as possible so the video isn't 7 billion hours long. I need to make it, but oh my goodness, it was yeah, it was a thing. It really was. So right, let's have a look. Nicole, you love Advent countdowns for your daughter. You wrap gifts in brown paper and hide them around the house, and then write 24 clues. Oh, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I love the idea of like hunts, like gift hunts. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Right, so that is those stuck down. Then you're going to need 4 pieces of mat that are 1 1/4 by 6 3/4, and 4 pieces of pattern that are 1 inch by 6 1/2. And these are going to go on your pillars. Now, I've tried to keep these in order so that they kind of go into each other, they kind of lead on. The other thing as well is I am completely changed subject, but just thinking about videos. Obviously, I'm off to Switzerland in a couple of weeks, and I know you guys wanted me to do like well, you know what, for me doing a travel vlog, which I'm going to try and do. It's a church event, so it's not. I won't have loads of time, but I will try and squeeze bits in where I can. So I'm going to try and do that. But I also wondered whether. I thought I led these on, but obviously no, it doesn't matter, whatever, it's not that deep. But I'm also, next week, I am off to an interesting event, which a lot of you, well, I think probably most of you, in fact, probably not all of you, have never been to, and that is a juggling convention. So I didn't know whether you might want to see what goes on at a convention, maybe come along with me. I mean, not literally, well, you can literally if you want to, if you're in the area, but yeah, so again, I didn't know whether a little, I mean, a travel vlog is kind of the wrong word, isn't it, for a juggling convention? But yeah, just wondered if you might want to. Yes, so if you are in for that, then let me know, and I will endeavour to do a little video. It will be crazy, I'm going to warn you now. There'll be lots of board games and silliness, but if you want silliness, then that'll be the video for you. But yeah, I'm going to be camping for the week. It's like 4 days, so it's not too bad. Should be camping, and it's going to be fun. You could do a single digital download advent calendar. People have to share the link to be able to open it. Okay, Nicole, how do you do that? I don't know how you do that. And oh, I don't know how you do that. How would you do that? That sounds very technical. A single digital download advent calendar. People have to share the link to be able to open it. How do you do that? Is that like... Okay, I'm confused. I don't know how you do that. Nicole, help me. Come over to Reddit, Nicole, and help me on there. Let me know how you do it. In fact, after here, I might actually go over to Reddit, put it out on the community thing. I think we've got 5 of us on there at the moment. So do come and join us on Reddit. It's called Iced Images Community. If you just type in Iced Images Community, it should hopefully come up. Oh, hello, what am I doing? I'm sticking it onto the thing. I'm not concentrating. I'm trying to work out this download thing that you were saying, Nicole. I'm a bit confused. I have seen people do that, but I don't know how or what, because I don't have a website or anything. Hi, Annie. Thank you. It's Holly Spriggs paper pack. It's the one that's now available on Amazon. Whoop, whoop. So please go over to Amazon and purchase it. If you can't find me on Amazon, you should just be able to type in Iced Images, and hopefully I should come up. I think the more people that go and buy the books, the more I will come up, the more visibility I will be, because they're algorithms and all the rest of it. Okay. My friends with kids do elf on a shelf. Yeah, see, I've seen elf on a shelf, but I don't like the actual elves. I think they're a bit ugly. If it was a cute elf, maybe. But yeah, that's an option. I just need to work out this digital thing that Nicole was saying about, because that sounds like a good idea. I mean, I could do something on Etsy, like do a digital download every day on Etsy, but I don't know how you'd get it if you share it. You only get it if you share it or something. I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm not technical like that, I'm afraid. I could maybe do a Reddit advent. So you have to go over to Reddit, and then there'll be a link on Reddit, and you click on that, and that takes you through to maybe a digital download. I could do that, maybe. That might be a possibility. Okay. So there we go. I just suddenly thought, have I stuck my things upside down? But I haven't, so that's good. So there we go. So that's that. So we just need to decorate now. One of your favourite pics on Pinterest is a mugshot of a cat with the sign, "I buried the elf on the shelf in my letterbox." Yes, that sounds good to me. Right, I need to get some greetings going on now. Let me pull out my digital pack. So with the Holly Spriggs book on Amazon, there are no extra bonus pages in it because I published it before I realised I could do that. So the only way to get the bonus pages for this is to do Etsy digital pack. As I said, going forward, that will change. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one, Karen. Right, so let's have a look in my digital pack. You just quickly fold this up a little bit. So you need lots of things. This is the only thing with this card. It needs a lot of decorations. I need something on the front. I need something here. I also then need something here coming off these pillars, really. Maybe something in the middle. So I might have to try and get some die cuts involved. I've got sentiments. I've got Happy Christmas. The only thing is, because of my printer, it doesn't print off very well. So I might actually use die cuts instead. I think I'm going to use die cuts instead of my bonus pages, just because my printer doesn't coordinate with my paper pads. I mean, it does coordinate, but my printer doesn't. My printer ink is different. So let's grab a Christmas folder. Let's go with Coca Rosa Christmas and have a quick look through and see what we've got that fits. I have got a poinsettia die, and I can't remember if it was a Coca Rosa one or if it was a In Love Arts one. But we'll have a look anyway. Let's see. We want something classy. We want something kind of poinsettia-y and whatever. I do like that Christmas, but it's kind of for the other way around, but it's a bit too big. These are nice. I could do some of them and have them on the pillars. Might cut some of those out. That's an option. You have 3 years of elf on the shelf shorts that my daughter helped make for school class as part of a letter to an elf. Wow. Right, let's have a look. This is what I've got here. Something poinsettia-y and whatever. Okay, I quite like these. They are fiddly to do, but I do like these. I use that on another one. This card here. And I do like that. It's a nice die cut, so I might use that one. So that's a possibility. I think the poinsettias are a definite possibility. But I'm sure it must be an In Love then. It must be an In Love art one. So that's a possibility. Let's put that to one side. And then the Christmas for In Love art. I'm sure I've got a big. See, these are nice. These are quite cool. And I like that as well. I might use that Merry Christmas. I had a big poinsettia. Where's my big poinsettia then? Okay. Let's go with a Merry Christmas on the front. So that's an In Love Arts. So that's an In Love Arts. So I will put the link in the description below later, but for now, there's the code on the screen. And then, so quite like the tree as well. I'm wondering if I do a tree on this bit here, have a tree here, and then maybe a tree here, and then maybe a greeting there. So I've got that on the front. Merry Christmas on the front, nice and simple. Maybe with some sprigs coming out. A tree here, and then I need another greeting here. You found it. Fabulous, Louise. Excellent. Good, good, good. I just need to not forget where these are all from. Okay, so these are the same company, so that's fine. We can keep these together. So this is all In Love. So let's do the tree, let's do these, let's do that, and then we'll put them away, and then we'll go and use the poinsettia. I need some red card. I've got a little bit of red card here, because I need that for the actual thingies. And then I also need to cut out these. Okay, and that. I'm just going to take the whole thing, I think. Might make it easier. Right. So we need, what do we need? We need green card. I need to work out what colours do I want for the front. I think I'm going to make this red, and then the letters can be white. I think. Yeah. So if I make that red and then have the letters as being white, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out of, oh, it doesn't quite fit. I'm going to cut it out of red and then cut the letters out of it, and then put a white piece behind so that the letters come through. I think that might be a plan. Just got to find a bit of scrap card that is the right shade of red and big enough to cut my sentiment out of. I've got a whole big folder here of red bits, but they're not all quite the right red. So does that mean I'm going to have to cut up another bit of red? Oh, that's not bad. That's close. That's close enough. I could get away with that. Okay, so that's that one. And then I need a bit of white. I have got white. I've got loads of white. Let me find white. There's a white bit. Okay, let's concentrate on the Merry Christmas first, and then we'll move on to the other bits. Right, grab. This is the bit I should have done first. My problem is I find it difficult to work out what embellishments I need until I've actually physically made the card, because I can't visualize it. So quite often it's just like I don't quite know what, what to do, what to stick on. Oh, let me just take that off. Okay, now I've just suddenly thought I should have put tape on the back of this, but it's not too late. I can still do it. I'm going to cut this out of white as well. I could just cut out. Actually, let me just do it the easier way. Let me do it the easier way. So we've cut the red bit out. I'm going to use some white glitter. Where is it? I'm going to use a white glitter adhesive sheet because it's just easier. It's already got sticky on the back for me, so it just makes sense. So this is going to go on here like that. Let's just trim it to fit, so I don't have to run the whole thing through. And like that. Let's run that through. There we go. Yep, let's cut that nicely. So that's that. Ooh, right. So where's my pin? There's my pin. Let's just very carefully peel this off. Now the key would be to make sure all the letters stay in the die, because that would make things easier for sticking it down. So I'm just very carefully kind of peeling it, trying to make sure they stay in the die. Oh, no. Oh, my R hasn't stayed in the die. Okay, let's peel my R out and stick it back in again. There we go, kind of like that. Oh, no. It doesn't want to stay. There we go. Hopefully it will now. There we are. Let's pick all out our middle bits that we don't need. Oh, the R's really aren't happy, are they? They don't want to stay. Okay, let's plop that back in again. There we are. And then the R. Oh, no. That's the one that just came out a minute ago. Come on. Sit back down. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to pick it up. Hope it doesn't drop out when we turn it over. It's a little dummy run. No, it seems fine. And then line that up. Like that. And then I'm going to get a blunt pokey tool and just go around my letters with my blunt pokey tool. Could use the handle of some tweezers or something if you wanted to for this. I think my R's slightly off, but that's fine. Don't think it's too bad. You will soon find out. Okay, just going through, pressing through all my holes. There we go. Okay, so then very carefully peel the die back. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Fabulous. Turn it over. Little key, if you stick things like this down, turn them over and then give them a good press down. And so that can go on the front. And I might have some little fluffy bits coming out from, I quite like this. Might stick some of that behind coming out. So the Merry Christmas is from In Love Arts. In Love Arts, and then the Christmas tree and the foliage is also In Love Arts. I'm saying this out loud so that then when I look back and I'm trying to work out what links to put in, I know. So that's the Merry Christmas. Right, I think, let's have a look. What colour should we do? Fluff. Oh, you know what might be nice with the fluff is to do the main bits, these bits in vellum, like a green vellum, and then have a white outline over the top. What do we think? I think that might work. Oh, it doesn't want to stay. Right, let me get some vellum. I've only got light green though. I haven't got like a dark green. That might work. Like that one. Yeah, I think we'll give it a go. It's going to be very delicate, but we'll give it a go. So probably just two, one either side, I think. And I'm going to need that. I'm going to need the glitter again because I'm going to use that for my white outline. So let's bring this back in again. Put that on there like that. And then, oh, I could. Yes. Should I do that? I should probably do that before, shouldn't I? Although, should I do it for after? I'll do it after. Otherwise, I'm going to end up colouring bits I don't need to colour. Maybe I should do it. It's going to be fiddly if I do it after. But it's only those. It's only the middle circle bits. Let me do it after then. So that goes there. Let me just move this up, and then I can hopefully get the big bit in before. Okay, before. I feel like there's an advantage to doing it before, but I also feel like I've got to colour a lot in. I would have to use I'm going to need to let it dry as well. Okay. It also had a darker green, but I don't think I do have. No, I've only got that pale, that pale green. Before, oh, yeah, it will, won't it? It'll dry fast. Okay, cool. I'm taking your word for it. Let me grab my alcohol markers. Just move this off the table so I can actually get to them. So I keep all my markers in these boxes, which I got from Amazon. And I've colour coded them all. Look at that. As you can see. So I've put a little swatch in the back of them all, so that then I can see what colour they turn out. So I reckon we're heading for that kind of colour. That one looks like it's the right colour. Almost. No, do I need something a bit more olivey, maybe? No, I reckon probably that one. It's not quite. Oh, maybe that one actually. Maybe pine. Pine looks like it would be good. So let's go with pine. I think pine's going to be the one I need. Okay, let's put this away. And then let's colour. Let's colour. And what I'm going to do, I think, because I've put it down like this, I'm just thinking if I put it down like that, put this on the top, so then that's going to go on top. And then what I can do is I can kind of work out pretty much where it's going to be. There will be lines, that's the only thing. Is there a good way of doing this? Is there, a better way so I don't end up with lines? I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter too much, does it? The leaves, I suppose you're going to end up with lines anyway. Oh, I've just realised we're doing the back, aren't we? So actually I need to do the whole thing. Okie dokie. We have a cat outside, desperate to come in. Yes, I know you colour yours in the back. I've just twigged, but that's fine. Look, it'll still be on the back. It'll still be on the back. It just means I need to do it that way around. Okay, so it's just that. It's just that I need to do it that way around. Okay, that's fine. So I just need to do a bit more. I need to do a bit more around here. Okay. Ooh, bit weird. I now have alcohol marker on the back of my die because I laid it on top, which was not a good idea to do. See, rookie errors. You can tell I'm not used to using these, can't you? You can tell I'm not used to using these. Okay. Right. So let's add some more in then. Colour all that centre section in. See, I don't claim to be good at everything by any means. Okay, so there's one. Done. Let that dry. And then we'll do another one. I need 2 in total. I'm concentrating, can you tell? There we go. That will do. Right, we've got to let that dry now. I'll cut the white ones out while that's drying. I can see where it's still wet and shiny, so we'll hold on with that. Let's cut out the, I'm going to leave that pen kind of out. I'm going to put it away, but not put it away fully, just in case I need it again and then can't remember which one I used. Right, let's use my die cutting machine again. Let's cut out the white ones. Okay. I'm going to draw around this again, cut around it again. Right, put that on there like that. Put this over the top. Run it through. Take it out. I always want to use these little ovals because they look so cute, but you end up with all these bits floating around if you're not careful. Okay, let's take this off, and it wants to stick inside, which is all well and good, except that my thing's not dry at the moment, so these would be really good for Easter. Do I have a little pot I can put them in? I always end up keeping these things, then don't use them. But anyway, let's pop them in. I can always chuck them later if I need to. Oops, dropping them on the floor. Okay, now then, I want to stick this down, but this is still not dry. Okay. This is what I was worried about. It's still not dry. It's still not dry. It's still not dry. And this needs popping out. I do the white ovals or white card base to get a faux dry embossed look. Yeah, that'd be nice, especially with the glitter card. Do I have a heat gun? I do have a heat gun. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I don't think it's plugged. Is it down here? Oh, maybe yes. I think this might be it here. I'm always nervous using heat gun and vellum because of I don't want to, Oh, it's stuck. Bear with, my heat gun is stuck because I haven't used it for so long. It's wedged. Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Knocking things over now. No, I can't get it out. I can't get it out because it's actually wedged and the lead is wedged and it won't come out. So, yes, I do, but it's not accessible. Hairdryer. Silly name. It is Cindy. There are silly names on there. Yeah, there are silly names. You know what? What we might do is just leave it to dry and we'll come back to it. So if I do that, if we do the inside bit, by the time we've done the inside bit, hopefully it'll be done. I can't cut any more of these out because I want to stick that straight on. I don't want to take it out of its die. So let's just leave that as well. So I'll put that to one side. Hope I don't stick anything on it. Stick it on my computer. There we go. Rest it on the laptop. I'll put that over there by the laptop as well. Put the pin to one side and then let's go with the next bit. So the next bit was the tree. So let us get out. So we've got what have we got? We've got that. So we need something that's green, tree-like, that is going to stand out. So what can we use? I could go with glitter. I could go with foil. Oh, do I have any paper that's a Christmas tree texture? I think I do. That could be cool. I want it to have a bit of texture. I don't really have an embossing folder that would work for it, so I don't think I can go down that road. Let's see what we've got. What do we have? Oh, let me have a look and see. Yeah, that one there. Okay. So I bought this pad ages ago, and it's got this one, which is, and this one, which is like a Christmas tree design. So I'm wondering whether I could use that. Now I usually use these for backgrounds. Well, I have used them for backgrounds when taking photos. There's that, which is quite interesting. Cutting a tree out of that could be quite interesting. I don't use that for anything. What else have we got? I've got that one, which is quite interesting. It's just kind of like a green kind of texture. So that's a possibility. Or what else have we got that's green and textured? Did I do a green texture one? I'm trying to think. I think I did last year. I'm sure I did one in my Christmas. I quite like that one. That's quite nice. It's kind of green and a bit spotty, but not too. It's not too overpowering. A tree cut out of that might work. Also got that one with a little tree print on, which is kind of okay. Right. Let me have a look quickly in my pack. It was the, which one was it? The Frosty Winter Berry Christmas. I don't think it was Berry Christmas. I think it was Festive Spirit. Maybe Festive Spirit. Yeah, Festive Spirit. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, not really. It's one of Hot with Holly Leaves, but that doesn't really fit. Okay, let's go with the little spot then. Let's go with this spot one. This looks good. See, I think that looks quite good. It's got a bit of texture. It's not too much. I think we're going to go with that. And then I'm going to need a star for the top. And it's a kind of an okay green to go with that as well. It's not, it doesn't really, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So that's going to go on there like that. This is the only thing with this card. It needs a lot of decorating. Does need a lot of decorating. I think I might end up having to go for a white star on the top. Right. There's the tree. Kind of fades into the background a little bit, but it's fine. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I could put a white behind it and kind of accent it. I might just, I don't know. Shall I put a white one behind? It kind of needs a shadow. It needs a shadow dye behind it is what it needs. But anyway, we will leave it. And then we just need to do the star on the top. The star on the top. And it does come with a little star, which is helpful. I'm going to cut that out of white. I know you'd normally go gold. I'm going to cut it out of white because gold, we haven't got any other gold. So we're just going to go with the colours we already have. And again, oh, sorry, I don't know why it says Joan Brewster from Thingy Bob again. Bear with. For some reason, it's just come up. Oh, gosh. I think when I put... Oh, no, that's weird. Did that just... Oh, gosh. Sorry. Bear with. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, if your name appears on the screen, I'm very sorry. My lap. I think it's because I've got something on the... I've got something resting on my laptop. And I think it's having a bit of a paddy. So bear with if you see random things that ping on the screen. It's just, I don't know. It's got a life of its own. Right now, this is why I like to have everything done in advance. But as I said, my crafting mojo is sort of gone on holiday at the moment. There we go. Right, so there's the star for the top. That's that. And then we need some poinsettia. Grab my poinsettia. And I'm just going to do a whole load, I think. And then we just need to work out what the greeting's going to be as well. For the inside. So let's put that on like that. Grab a few of these. I'm not going to layer them too much. But we'll just cut. I'll probably just cut them all out, and then I only need 4. Really. So I've got 1, 2. So that's 3 there, really. 3 ones. If I layer them like that. Hopefully that vellum's going to be dry in a moment. There we go. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. Okie doke, Diane. Yep, see you on the replay. Yep, come over to Reddit and we'll see you on there. Let's get some chat going on there. It's always good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's that. And then we want to put let's go for 1 more large. And then we need a kind of a smaller one. I've got my creasy bit, but whatever. So that's that and that. So that's going to make it 7. I just need 1 more. Can I fit in a teeny tiny? Oh, that is my teeny tiny one. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Just run this through. Oh, there we go. Grab these out. And then I think I need 1 more. 1 more. And I'll do a tiny one, I think, because I've got a tiny bit of red off to one side. So let's use that. Hopefully it will fit one of these. Yes, it does, just about. Ooh, it's tight, but it does just fits. Oh, I think it's gone over the edge. Whatever. I'm past. Can you tell I'm past caring right now? Oh yeah, I've gone over the edge. How much have I missed off that petal? Oh, not very much. That's good. Not very much. Cool. Right, so that's that one done. And then we need the middles. What do we want the middles to be? Do we want the middles to be because I've got these middle bits here. Because I would stick gems on, but if I stick gems on, you're going to end up with too much bulk. Right, so let's just put these back. Can never fit them on the way they were when you first had them on the thing. That's fine. That's fine. Right, so that's the poinsettia ones done. Okay. And then, how's our vellum doing? Still wet. It's still sitting on the surface. Okay, still sitting on the surface, peeps. Should we leave it a bit longer? Come back to it again in a minute. Still need a greeting for the inside. Still need lots of things. Still need lots of things. Right, I've just realised I've got a pad here. It's got greetings in it. Let me have a look through this. This is the best time of the year pad from The Works. This was from a few years ago now. They've probably got something similar, not this exact one, but they've got something similar. But it's got a whole heap of sentiments in the middle of it, and I'm just thinking it might be useful for the inside of my card. There's one here that says my favourite colour is Christmas light. The only problem is it's got gold in it. Christmas lights. The Very Merry Christmas might work. It's too big. Too big. Okay, I just thought since it was here, maybe it could help me out. No, maybe not. I have just seen a whole load of things in this pad that I could have used, like poinsettia-based things. I wonder if the ink would have dried faster with a water-based marker. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Quite possibly. I just thought, because alcohol inks are supposed to dry quick, aren't they? So that's my thought process behind that. But clearly that didn't work. My idea was not a good one, clearly. I wish there was something in here I could use, but there isn't. It's all not the right colours. So let's put that pad back. Got anything in there? No, that's not. That's just all papers. That's the wrong colour. Now you can see why I lost my mojo on the other card, the sample card, which I never finished. For this reason. Okay, so we've got the tree. I need to stick the star down. Let's stick the star down. That's something to do. I need to sort out a greeting for here. Stick my little star on top like that. There we go. And then we just need, in fact, he's going over here, isn't he? And then I've got a greeting here or something. I need something over there. Don't know what though. What am I going to put over there? What am I going to put? Oh, back to the drawing board. Could do with some kind of like a sentimental type. We might have to leave that. I might have to come back to it. My brain's not working, so I might have to come back to that one, I think. Oh, I've got the Merry Christmas, although I've only got Merry Christmas on the front, but I might do another Merry Christmas here, maybe. And then you've still got nothing on the inside, though, as far as greetings. You need something in the middle with a greeting, don't you, really? Oh, this is wow. I ran out of energy last night for this exact reason. I don't know. Brain's not working. Brain is not working. Hi, Sanya. Good to see you. You've joined us near the end of the live stream where I am struggling to decorate. This is a common theme every week. Oh my goodness. Another quick swig of water. It's thirsty work, this. Right. Okay. Let's see if we can mop up the excess. If it ends up a bit grainy and whatever, that's fine. But let's see if we can just have a bit of a... I mean, see, it doesn't matter too much as far as sticking it down, because if it makes print on the paper, it doesn't matter because it's gonna have a leaf over the top of it. So that's not the issue. It's really a case of putting it through the die cutting machine is the issue. Because I don't want green all over my plates. So what I might do is I might put a bit of white paper down so that then it any print goes onto the white paper. I think we'll do that. I think we will do that. Still got to stick it down yet. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I know exactly, Vicky, but then I'm just a bit confused because I've got Merry Christmas here. Then you've got you need something here. So I've got a tree here. What do I put here? And then you open it up and you're going to have poinsettias coming off the sides, a bit similar to what I did with the other card, which I haven't got to hand. But then you haven't got any greeting in the middle. So that's how it's going to be on the mantelpiece. So really, you need a Merry Christmas on the middle and not a greeting here. Or something. You need something, some kind of something. You need something in the middle. Some kind of something. But I don't know what. Joy or peace? I have rejoice. And I have silent night. And I have Once upon a no, once something. Oh gosh, I've got Silent Night, Rejoice, and Oh Holy Night. Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got those. Rejoice. Oh, I've got a big. Oh, I have got Joy. I have got Joy. And it's vertical. Is it vertical? Or is it that way? It's not. Let me look for that in a minute, because that might be a possibility. Right, let me go ahead and cut this out. I need a bit of just plain paper, plain copy paper. It's plain paper. Doesn't matter if it's all scrunched up. Let's just cut that to fix. It's too big to fit through at the moment. Okay, like that. Put that on top of there, like that. Turn that over. Bring this in. And do that like this. Put that on there. Grab my die, which is over here. Rejoice, we think Rejoice. Okay, Rejoice is the one we'll go for then. This goes on here. Is it that way around, or is it the way around? Or is it this way around? Nope, it was that way around. Okay. Like that. Run that through. Okay. Like that. I mean, that's an interesting, here you go. New technique for you. Interesting. And then there's the one we want. Let's take it out. I'm going to put it so it's the wet side up. And then we'll go through again with this one. Absolutely, Louise. I'm exactly the same. Exactly the same. It just makes it difficult when you're, you're doing a video or a live. You have to make decisions there and then, because an unfinished card for a video is it's not appealing, is it? Do you know? Like, it's just not appealing. But sometimes sometimes you just have to, because it's better that than trying to do something, force it, and end up making an absolute shambles. So yeah, right. So that's that. Good. Happy days. Right, that one came out of that one, I believe. I can't remember what the poinsettia. I think it was out the same one as the tree. Okay, so that's those. Then we just need to stick the white pieces on. Oh, I need to cut another white piece, but I can't do that until I've stuck that one down. So let me use this again. Yeah, I like the vellum, how the vellum turned out. I had a feeling it was going to take a while, just because I've sort of done it before. But like you said, if I'd used watercolor, water-based markers, that might have worked better. Right, let's grab this, which is sticky. Stick this over the top. Now this is tricky. Now I'm hoping my head's not going to get in the way, but it may very well, because I need to kind of look down on it and get it in the right place. I think that's in the right place. Hopefully it is. Okay. Probably could have done with taking it off out of the die. The only thing is with doing it out of the die, it's so delicate that it gets a bit unmanageable. So let's see how we go with this. Ooh, come on, you need to stick, you need to stick, you need to stick. Okay, let's just kind of ease it very gently. It's not perfectly lined up, but I don't mind it not being perfectly lined up. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. It's not perfectly lined up, but it's sort of like it's a bit shadowy, but it's fine. I don't mind that. There we go. So there's one. That looks quite nice. And then it looks better than the pale green. I think the pale green would have worked. Okay, so then we need to cut it out again out of Thingy Bob. Place a white die cut shape with a mat on the other side of the tree to write with a mat on the other side to write your personal message in. Yes, so this is what I was saying. So I've put my space for the white for the mat for the oh gosh, start again, Louise. Can you tell I didn't sleep very well last night? My white card where I'm going to put my message, I've put it on the back of the card. But as I said, you could do that in there, and there's perfectly enough space there. I've stuck my white bit down now, so I'm kind of committed to having to decorate that centre section. But yes, that could be a very good place to put your message, is what I was trying to say. Right. I need to put my brain cell back onto charge again after this. Let's put that there. And this time I might try and do it not in the die. No, actually, I think I'll leave it as it is. I feel like if I try and take it out of the die and then try and stick it down, that's just going to end up in a worse problem than it being slightly off. I feel like it's going to be very off because it's so flimsy and flappy. So I think we will just go with the same option as we did last time and lay it on top. Like that. Sorry if my head's in the way, I apologise. Get to see the top of my head. Right. Let's stick this down on here. I do like this die, it's very pretty. Don't use it as often as I probably should. Right. Okay, we are slightly off. I'm just trying to be very gentle with it. Very gentle. There we go. Yeah, it is slightly off, but it's fine. The stalk you're not going to see anyway. Okay, I'm happy with that. Considering everything, that's fine. Okay, so let's stick the front down. Or I should do that last, shouldn't I? Because I kind of want to put that on with silicone glue, so I'm going to need to do that at the end. Okay, so we'll do that at the end then. So there's the Merry Christmas. There's your other one. That's fine. That's all of that. Okay. And on the inside, you've got the tree. I'm going to, again, I'd quite like to silicone glue that, really. So we'll leave that in a minute. Then on the inside here, I was going to take, so let me take a couple of these. Just being careful because that might still be, oh, mind you, it's the wrong way around. It doesn't matter. Let's just layer up a couple of these. Okay, so let's do that one, those two together, those two together. I'm missing one. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, so that could go on there. That one could go on there. There we go. And then those two go together. Cool. Right, let's stick them together. Being foliage, the die can be used on any card. Absolutely. Yeah, and not just Christmas either. Yeah, exactly. It really. Oh, right. Now, I would normally curl these and make them not flat. However, because of where they're going to go, I don't think I'm going to bother because they're going to go on the inside. So we're going to have one here and one here. And then same over this side. So I just feel like if I start curling them up, they're just going to flatten anyway. So I'm not going to bother. Maybe I should just curl them a little bit. She says, I'm not going to bother. Actually, no, I am going to bother. I'm going to curl them a bit. I kind of don't want to, but yeah. I've got these circles. I'm just wondering whether I should I'm going to use these, you know. I'm going to do 2 of them and just do a big one. So one in the middle, maybe 3 layers like that, because then this can go. Let me bring this in. This can go here, and the other one can go there, and then it's a bit less complicated. And then I just need something in the middle then. I feel like I could do with a happy and then a Christmas, or we wish you a merry, or some sort of greeting kind of on the inside. I don't know. But yeah, let's do that. Let us do that. It's not perfect, but as I said. This could do with some foliage as well coming out of it. Oh, hello. Okay, so I need to use red glue, otherwise it's not going to stick properly. Just bear with me while I wait for this to dry. It's like watching glue drying, isn't it? Okay, where's me red tape? There's me red tape. Let me do some red tape. I could do with a glue dot. Do I have any glue dots? I feel like I do. I feel like I must have glue dots. I know I have had glue dots in the past. Do I have any now? Surely. Surely I do somewhere. I just can't see them right at this second. Oh, what's that? Very small craft dots. That sounds like what I want. Well, they are very small, but as long as they're not dried out, I reckon they could work. There we go. Just bent my poinsettia in the process. There we go, that's better. And then on the other one then, absolutely. 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 Right, let's just give this a... That's going to need a bigger glue dot. I'm going to have to resort to red tape on this one, I think. Scissors. And now my cat, the smallest cat, is outside the door like, Mum, what are you doing? Hurry up. Need attention. There we go. Yeah, I know. You want me. I know. Well, you're going to have to wait, I'm afraid. You're just going to have to wait. You can't come in because you will cause havoc in here. Popsy. Popsy the mischievous. Right, there's that one there. And then I think we'll just go for the small one in the middle, and then we'll ditch those 2. Might be able to use them somewhere else. What's everyone's plans for the rest of the week while you sit and watch me make poinsettias? Anybody got any plans for the week? Is anybody doing anything interesting on Labour Day? Any interesting things happen? We don't do Labour Day over here, but I know in America that's a thing. I don't know where else. It might be a thing somewhere else. If it is, let me know. No, it's not for you, Popsy. You don't know what Labour Day is. She's joining in. Let me know if you've got any plans for the week and the weekend. Let's talk while I stick. Okay, put that in the middle like that. Could do with some foliage on this, really. I do have foliage. It comes with this die. However, I cannot find where I put the die. Did I put it back? Oh, I put it back, didn't I? It does need some greenery, I feel. You're going to the local library this afternoon to use their laser to engrave some edge-lit acrylic signs for a Christmas gift. That sounds fascinating. Wow, that sounds amazing. That sounds very involved. I can't believe your library's got a laser machine. Wow, that's advanced. Wish our libraries had laser machines. What's that one? Here it is. Here it is. Foliage. Foliage, foliage, foliage. Foliage. Here we go. Here we go. Foliage. The little holly leaves, but anyway, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Move that to one side. Move that to one side. Move those to one side. Bring in this, and we need some green. Green card. Here's some green card. Is that a good green? Yep, that's a good green. Ready? Let's cut some foliage out. These are also, I think these are Coca Rosa ones again from quite a while ago, but yeah, stick them on. You worked on Gracie's book after you get the author copy and it looks good, I'll publish it. Wow, okay, cool. It's very, very satisfying, isn't it, when you publish a book? I've discovered that from obviously all the whole Amazon thing. And especially when you get a free little copy and you're like, oh, it's an actual book. So that's good. Well, these are a bit small. Well, these are tiny, these bits of foliage. I need something bigger than this. Oh gosh. Okay, do we think these are too small? Or can we get away with it? I think I can just about get away with that. That's a bit small, but I think maybe. Can we get, oh gosh, it's on the floor. Why? There it is. I've got it. I've got it. It hasn't escaped. Oh, come here. That's a library you'd love to visit, isn't it? Same. Absolutely. Okay, that's the tiniest foliage ever, but it's, I mean, it's okay. It's not the best, but for the sake of plodding on, I think we'll just use it, you know. It adds a little bit. I've still got the middle to do in the poinsettia anyway, so it's fine. If I looked, I could probably find another foliage, but you know, time isn't really on our side, is it? Oh, she's 8 years old, bless her, and she's going to have her first book published. How lovely. Oh, that's really nice. What a sense of achievement. To be an author, technically, at the age of 8. That's quite an achievement. That's very much an achievement. Fabulous. Right. I am still here. I'm just putting dies away because it's so small. I don't want to lose them. Okay. Right. Oh, I have got peace. I have got peace. Oh, this is not the folder I wanted, but it's fine. It's still Christmas. This is my Trimcraft folder. I wasn't thinking of looking in this one. I was looking for more things for the other side. No, nothing in there. I didn't think there would be. I wanted the other one, my non-work folder. I call non-work just because it isn't brands. It's my own thing I bought myself. Oh, this one here. Okay, this is the one. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. This is my Christmas folder. Oh, see, they would have been nice. Too late now, but they would have been nice. They are very nice poinsettias, they are. Could have used those. Anyway. Oh, I've got another Christmas tree. Could have used that. See all these things now. If you see anything that jumps out at you that we could use on that double spread that we're stuck on, please let me know. See, I've got these Christmas baubles. I think this is the one that has the joy in it. It's the one that has joy. I've got a little joy there. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of this one. This is the joy I was thinking of. But I don't know. It's quite fancy. Any ideas, anybody? I need help right now because my brain is deciding to stop. Why is decorating so much hassle? Why is decorations so much? The house with the smoke out the roof. This one. On the other side of the tree, where the tree is. So have the tree one side and then the smoke coming out the Merry. It's got Merry Christmas on it again, though. That's the only thing. You can have Merry Christmas again. Just so much to decorate. So much to decorate. Oh, that's a good one. I might use that one. I might use that one. And then on the inside, we just need something on the inside. So I could do the joy, but again, you're just going to have one on one side and not on the other. See, these would have been nice. The baubles would be nice to have instead of the circle for the poinsettia ears, but it's fine. I'm going to stick with that because that's what I've got. I might use that joy because it's quite a nice joy. It's quite fluffy though. It's quite big. Trim off the Merry Christmas bit. Yeah. You like the joy that's vertical? Yeah, I might go for the joy that's vertical on the inside. I think that could work. It just means you've got it on one side and you've got nothing on the other side. That's the only thing. But it's one of them. You just, I don't know. Let's take that out then. And we'll cut that out. Oh, so many folders everywhere. Gosh. Right, let's stick these down. Stick me things in. Stick my little leaves in. And then stick my little leaves in. So I can't even talk. My brain's just shutting down now. It's like, nope, sorry. We are now closed for business. Okay, I have one there like that. These leaves are a little bit too small, but whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like that. I would have gone for bigger holly leaves if I'd have thought properly about it. Now let's go down this way like that. And then this one like this. Can you just use the joy letters? I can. I'm not sure they look 100% how they're supposed to look because what's the word? They are. Where's my fourth holly leaf gone? Are you serious right now? Where's my fourth? I've lost a holly leaf. Okay, fair enough. Is it on my sleeve? Nope. Is it on the floor? Nope. Okay, never mind. Oh, dearie me. Where's that leaf gone? I had 4 leaves. I cut out 4 and 4. And it's disappeared. So that's good. Okay. I'm just going to put that there. And then when I find that other leaf, I'll stick it on. Which is going to have to be after I've stuck it inside. Is it still in the die? No, it's not. I picked them all out. It must be here somewhere. I even pick things up. I'm so naughty. Oh, it's gone. It's vanished. Where's it gone? No, I don't know. It's gone. It's vanished. disappeared, taken a trip. Don't know. Right, I still need to put the middles in, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick that one on there like that, and the other one will be down there like that. And then, see, it could do with having a greeting like that at the front, but if you do that, you then can't stick it down. So that's why I can't really do that. So, anywho, let's just I'm going to use a bit of no, I'm going to use a Yoo-hoo because it's easier. I'm going to use Yoo-hoo because it's just a bit quicker and easier. I'm just going to do that edge like that. Take it like this, turn it over, and stick it there like that. And there we go. And we do the same on this side with this one. I'm going to turn this round like that, and then it's easier for me to stick that leaf in when I find it, wherever it may be. Right, turn that over, stick that in. It's going to be about there like that. There we go. Still need to do the middle bits, but I'll do that later. And then, yeah, you could really do with a double-sided sentiment. I've got the "We wish you a Merry Christmas." Oh no, have I? Does it say Merry Christmas? No, I think it just says Merry Christmas. Yeah. So the joy, you can just use the letters, but I think they look a bit weird when you just use the letters, if I remember correctly. Because you can put joy on, but then you can have nothing over this side. You could do with having joy and then to the world. I don't know. I might just have to leave it and come back to it. I might just have to leave the inside and come back to it. I'm losing the plot. Right, let's use the Christmas tree on here, and then again, I might leave this side and then just do the front. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to do half a job today, I'm afraid, and then you'll see it when I do the replay. When I do the edited version, you will then see the pictures of what it ended up as. And also on the thumbnail picture, you'll see what it ended up as well when I finally get to do it. Because my tired brain is just not. It just isn't. Okay, so tree over this side. Like that. Cat mewing outside. Like that. And then let's deal with the front. So, front, we need this one. We need our little sprigs. One sprig there. Ooh, stuck to the paper. One sprig there. Merry Christmas over the top. So let's just work out where the Merry Christmas is going to go. It's going to go about there. So I need to put, okay, right, so it probably needs to be, I think if I go down the stem, oh, no, I wasn't going to use B6000. I was going to use, although actually I probably could, couldn't I? Does it melt vellum? Well, it might melt it. I was going to use silicone glue. That was my plan. That was my plan, to use silicone glue. It is really hard to create tired. Thank you, Sandra. But we plod on. See, in real life, you'd just go away, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? You'd just leave everything, leave the room, and you'd come back later. But when you're doing a live stream, that's not an option. That is not an option. Okay, now my nozzle's all blocked up and it's not coming out, so we'll abandon that idea. We'll go back to, what should we go to? Should we go to this glue instead? Let's try a bit of Dovecraft Ultimate Craft Glue instead, because my patience is wearing thin right now. It is. It is. Now, please don't all spurt out of here, Mr. Clear Glue. Can we go nicely and slowly? Probably best to not do it on the card, eh? Can see that going very wrong. Squeeze. Very gently, little blops, little tiny spots of glue. There we go. Oh, that wasn't a tiny spot of glue, but anyway, that's the bit that's going to be hidden, so that's fine. Okay, that's enough. Let's lay that down like that. Stick that down. These bits are all flappy still, but that's fine. We don't mind a bit of flappiness. Do the same here, because I don't want to see it through the vellum. So it's going to go all the way down the stem. Do some bits where I know it's going to be hidden or think it's going to be hidden. I mean, if you see it, you see it. I'm past caring right now. Oh dear. Let's do it at the top of each of these stems so they don't flap too much in the wind and get broken. There we go, and that one there. That stem, that stem. There we go. Like that. Turn this over. Oof. And then I'm going to stick that on there like that. I know that looks a bit messy in the middle, but that's fine because you're not going to see that, because I am going to use silicone glue. I'm going to have to use silicone glue or foam pads. Maybe I'm going to have to resort to foam pads for the greeting. Let's go for the foam pads for the greeting, because I don't think my silicone glue is going to play ball. I'm going to use this silicone clear tape. Can't even get my words out anymore. And let's just stick this on here. And one more in the middle. Just for good luck. And there we go. Now we have the battle of taking this off. Which is always fun. There we go, there's one. We're getting there, people, we are. It's another long one today. It's another 2-hour live stream. Gosh, what happened to my little quick live streams I used to do? My 1 hour. I think we had one, didn't we? Once it was like 45 minutes. It's like a really quick live stream. Well, not today, people. Not today. Okay, and then that's going to go in the middle. Like that. Looks nice with the foliage. That's what I'm looking for. Looks nice with the foliage. Now you will notice it does kind of bend a little bit, it bows a little bit, but that's because you've got those two pillars in the middle, so it does bow a bit. But there's that. You open it up, you've got that. This needs some work on it. I need to put something on here. You open it up, you've got that, and then I need to do something else in the middle. Not quite sure what. But there you go. That's the gist. I've reached the end of the road. So you get the idea. You get the idea. If you use, like, if I'd used the petrol head pack, I probably would have been a bit easier, because I've got all those little bits of ephemera, little bits to cut out cars and whatever. You could really go to town. So yeah. And also, I think it'd be nice if you could actually put a greeting on the middle there. That would also help. But obviously, I can't do that, so because it needs to bend in half. But yeah. Oh dear. And I still need to finish off the middle of my poinsettias. But I will do all that. I will do all that. So there you go. We got there. I'm glad, Cindy. I'm glad you haven't got any. I've got so much to do. I've got so much to prep for. It's unbelievable. I need to get ahead of videos. I need to, yeah. I can't even begin to list off my to-do list. it's epic. But that's the idea of it anyway. Let me just stick that one down. That's starting to come up. But yeah, I like the font. The font looks great. Very cute. Nice card. I like the way it kind of opens up and opens up and opens up. And obviously stands on your desk like that. Will fit in an envelope for 5x7 card. Job done. So thank you for joining me, even though I didn't actually finish it. And go and check out Reddit. I'll put the link in the description below for anybody who's not sure. I'm still coming to terms with how it all works. Still figuring it all out. I've kind of got on with how it works, but yeah. So leave a little comment on Reddit. You can upvote people, so it's like a like. So if you do that, that helps people's profiles. So if you like a comment, just upvote it. It's a little arrow that's facing up. Leave a comment, just be kind, be nice. If you want to share makes, so if you want to share pictures of things you've made based on tutorials I've done, then that's the place to do it. You can upload pictures on there. And also when you upload them, when you go to upload a post, it says on it, in fact, I don't know if I can show you on my phone, I might be able to. Let me pull it up. It should show you, bear with, let me just pull up Reddit quickly. Okay, so this is my community here. This is Reddit. Okay, if you want to add a post, now I have not done it on, so obviously as you can see, so neighborhood, okay. Also, when you say you found me, tell me what your name is on YouTube and your real name, because then I know who you are, because obviously it gives you funny little, because I'm called Free Humor for some reason. I don't know what, I mean, it's quite, I quite like that name, but anyway, it gives you a thing. But yeah, so when you go to add a post, if you, on mobile, you click plus here, and then here, see what it says add tags and flair, if you can see that. So if you click on that, you then have oh, add tags, no. Okay, on mobile it's different. On PC, in where you go to put a post, you've got this little thing that's add tags and flair. If you click on that, it gives you options, and the options it gives you are, I have screenshotted them, so let me show you them. The options it gives you are, she says, trying to find them. Where are they? Oh, are they not on here? Oh, for goodness sake. Why is my day doing this today? Well, they give you options. So there's card making, there's gift boxes, there's other things. There's about 4 or 5 different, what they call flair tags. I don't know what they call them, but flair, something like that. And the different colours. There's pink, there's purple, there's something else. So if you just use that, it just means it's easier for me to group them. So if I can just want to look at everyone's cards, I can just click on cards and it will show me all everyone's cards. Or look at gift boxes, click on gift boxes, it shows me everyone's gift boxes. So yeah. Right, that's you, Cindy. Fabulous. Cool. Yes. So yeah. Now my phone's just done something stupid and it won't. Oh, there we go. Right, I did take a picture of it, but it's not here. I haven't got it on here. But anyway, there's a thing for flair. So if you do that, it just helps to group everything together. Just makes it a bit easier. Right, I'm going to go and lie down in a darkened room and chill. That's what I'm going to go. I'm actually not going to go and do that. I'd like to go and do that, but that's not happening. I've got too much stuff to do. But yeah, so there you go. That is my card for today. So I hope you liked it. Oh dear, I'm so tired. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. And I will see you all next week. Yeah, I'll see you all next week. Come join me on Reddit and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.